right, Coach. First opened back in 2017. There's a look at the gleaming new Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. It's the first carry for the former Georgia Bulldog, Gurley. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, fellas, here we go.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Open man right side is cut complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10.
Frozen in place.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Here's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready, Blue 80, back 25.
From the shotgun, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Ryan. right side by Jones. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Fuck.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. He's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Dancing to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. A shotgun snap for Goff. And Woods has it complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 1st and 10 inside their own 20-yard line. To throw is Ryan. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And it's caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch at that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And that one good for 16 yards and a 1st.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came
that definitely was the first option.
And came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
To throw is gone. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go, 12, let's go. Here we go.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Let's go, D.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. On second down, here's Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Goff to Woods as the Rams move the chains. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
To throw on second down is gone. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Goff now looks to throw. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Here's Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
4 down. Alert.
From the gun, here's Goff. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They come out here in the I. They'll give it to him up the middle. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Zerline's kick is good. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, it shifts past him. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Flushed out right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad run.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. That'll be caught by Cobb. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
On second down, Freeman brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is brought in at the 21. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here's Goff now on second down. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The Rams on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run for it here. This is
good stoppage.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
I get the thought process, 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw again is Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Ryan on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Over the middle to Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Traquan Smith, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the third. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will not be returned.
Shit.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I just played
the Rams
this
offense
game
now, they
heist
get set
by
and
mistake.
head back on the field. They
It's
played
kind of fun.
last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that
I don't
again?
really understand it all the way, but I mean, kind of in the middle. But did I?
Make 5, 6,
Points
7
and
yards
stuff.
on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
It still says my boys on in the lobby, but I tried calling them and stuff.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with
I had
his
my
size.
best game a few games
Slot
ago.
receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their
36
speed,
or 38,
and their route running
26
savvy.
or something like that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Throwing on
that's
third.
kind of cool. I was happy.
Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. 20, 10.
Is it the hockey and
A big play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions,
welcome to
even
the
heavy
jungle.
run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the
That's bad how I
offense
feel.
now ready to take over here.
Yeah.
And that last drive, a long drive.
Like I'm playing the foosball, but I literally just woke up from a nap, like not even.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last
You know,
drive,
and I feel
starting
like going
back
to lay
up in
down.
their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers.
I'm playing the foosball. I'm just like blah. I'm just trying to stay awake long enough so I can watch me my Walking Dead.
A second down pass play there, but it's
Do
incomplete.
you DVR it or no?
I don't have DVR.
Well, we know he has
Oh, so
confidence. He'll
it's
throw
now or
any
never.
place
Or
and
not
it's
never,
out
but, you
anywhere.
know.
That time it fell incomplete.
When the game comes, when the show comes on, it
Falcons on third
gotta
down.
watch it.
They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun.
Oh, I'm starting to like this recon guy.
Yeah, recon guy is pretty good.
And now fourth down.
Sensor dart does help out.
Yeah, because I use it very wisely, and like I don't just shoot it near me, I shoot it somewhere else. You know, I'm not going to shoot it where I'm at. I'm already there.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find
And
something.
I found a gun that suits me so well.
Gotcha.
I don't know what it's called, but I love it.
To go here in quarter number 4.
Bloke named Jeffrey just tagged me in something.
His name is Jeff.
Golf will lead the
Who
Rams
would be
out here first
who would be
and
afraid of a
10
drug
at
named
their own
Jeffrey?
37.
Yeah.
A shotgun snap for gone. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tack McKinley. He's the one that got
This
to
gun
him.
is like super awesome. I don't know what it's called. Find it after the match. It's definitely going to catch a nerf, dude, if this is like the real gun. I mean, it is possible that I'm just good with it, but I'm guessing this is just the gun and it's like cheating.
A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left.
Oh shit! I shot his teammate. He's gonna kill me. Kenoff or something. Okay. Sorry about that, bro. Just scarred me.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield.
Oh my goodness.
To the 40 before being taken down. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Now Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good
Oh man, this guy jumped and I missed him because I shot by his legs. And then he killed me.
Oh damn.
So I wonder what the mindset is of his
Like,
team.
so 9 times out of 10,
or they're going to make an alternative plan.
I have a better chance of drop shotting me because I'm usually going to go for a head shot. At that time I went for a leg shot and nope.
Didn't work out the way you had it.
Nah, he just jumped up like, what?
I'm gonna be all over you like a spider monkey.
But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now.
I'm still doing alright. I have a 1.25 KD right now, so I guess it's good. It's above 1. Happy. I'm happy with it. It's close to you. No, son, don't shoot that many bullets at me and miss me with all of them if you want to live.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
From a defensive
oh my goodness, that dog just ate my face.
Hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a
Would you wear that cold-blooded?
Can't do it, bro. It's a waste of too many perks.
What do you use in your perk 2 spot then?
Silence, right now.
The silence is in the 3rd. Cold blood's in the 2nd tier.
Oh, cold blood is in the 2nd tier?
Yeah, cold blood's 2nd tier.
Lightweight.
Oh, okay.
And on the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
So, is that the one that does the UAVs as well?
More consistency.
UAV, I believe, goes to Ghost.
That's Ghost. That's
Cold-blooded, I think,
right
goes towards like enemy kill streaks and shit.
Yo, these guys are up on this rock, and I cannot hit them.
This defense was definitely alert to the
In the jungle, baby. Oh
my,
my, the whole team is there, it seems.
4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Ryan. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. It's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1. And
no way,
dude.
dude.
2nd and 11.
That was poop. Oh god, I'm dead.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs.
That bad?
Come up on 2nd down.
Oh no, he missed. He missed me with a hailstorm.
On 2nd down, here's
Or a hailstorm, is it?
flush to his right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking
Does
at
the
third
suppressor
down.
on all guns make it so that when you hit people, you just shoot marshmallows?
Nah, I use the suppressor on the Vapor, and I have no arguments with it.
This will be 3rd and 6.
What's the Vapor?
Vapor is
Might be what I'm using.
I know it's an assault rifle. It's like the next to the last assault rifle you get.
I think that's what I'm using. Vapor XKG, yes.
Yeah.
It seems like it's making it shoot marshmallows, man.
I just don't like the fact that there's no quick draw on it. No quick draw for it.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Yeah, but it draws pretty fast.
Seems pretty obvious defensively.
But now I got the cordite, so I want to use that.
In the famous words of the great Tinkle King, I guess.
No, I was like, really? No quick draw, huh?
Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
It does pretty good.
Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game.
Backing out of this room.
Down a nickel formation here defensively.
Well, hopefully you'll have more fun with Black Ops 4 come Monday, Tuesday kind of thing.
Oh, I'm going alright now.
Yeah, but Double Tryhard weekend will be over.
That's true.
They'll be playing against people who are a little bit more casual.
This to make it a 2-score game.
Yeah, and then I'll be the sweaty tryhard.
And Zerline's kick is
I mean,
and that will bump the lead up to 11.
I think I figured out what part of my frustration with the game is. And if what Athos' latest video shows that apparently the game's only playing on 20 hertz when in the beta we were getting it at 60 hertz.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And following the interception, just any interception, a little bit more cautious when you start.
Is there a way you can have 3 perks?
Throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think
it works like that.
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Fuck, it doesn't use all 3 perk spots to select perks from perk 3.
The interception from the last drive. He'll look to
2.
throw.
1. Really? You can do that. You just can't have the other 2.
Every deep ball that is thrown downfield and
lightweight, cold-blooded, and dexterity would be legit.
And you got to trust yourself.
I believe it.
So would Ghost, Dead Silence, and Tracker.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Samson Abukum in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead.
With tactical mask, black jacket,
these pass rushers
and
have
engineer.
to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time
You
indeed.
could bum rush people.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan.
Anyway, let's go see what this cordite is all about. Tried it in the fucking
18 yards the game for number 18.
Whatever you call that shit, where you play like the specialists, the little stories or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't looked into that yet, so I don't know anything about it.
Well, no, I was just saying that in there I used the cordite and I thought it was pretty cool. So,
so what do you do in that specialist thing?
So you start out with whichever one you want. You can do them in any order. I just do them in like the order that they're in the pictures. But watch a little story, kind of like a backstory, like where they came from, type of thing, and like what's going on. And then you play like a little training thing where you learn how to use their abilities, each one, and then you play like a mode. Well, like the first one you play, I don't know, I forget, but like maybe team deathmatch, and the next one you play is like kill confirmed, and the next one is, you know, domination. It shows you like situationally how you would try to use each of the abilities.
What's the best way to use them in certain situations?
Yep. And it's kind of fun. And it's not multiplayer, you know, so it's...
Oh, I know that part.
It's a break from it, if you need to take a break from it. Apparently you can do like, you know, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star type of thing. Depending on how well you do. I haven't seen anybody. I went around the whole map. Crazy.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And that gives him now 3 interceptions.
Oh shit, I picked the medic guy.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And not much room to operate.
Oh shit. And maybe I didn't have like a better connection last time, because I don't know. I just shot at a guy with this gun, and I melted him this time. It was just that one guy, you know? Wait, that wasn't... I was running right next to an enemy. What an asshole. I feel like they designed these games so that you can't stop running. Like if you stop, and then you get somehow shot from behind. And that's how they make it quote-unquote fast-paced. And then you have like the really good campers, and they're hard to get out of their spots. It's so fun to play these old maps, man. I hate to admit it, but these ones are pretty good, and I don't know, man. Like the jungle, it's not my favorite map, but it's a fun map. I have fun on it.
Gotcha. I like jungle for what it was in Black Ops 1. Like, if you got any kind of air support, like the attack helicopter or chopper gunner or the gunship in Black Ops 1, like, there was no place for you to hide. Like, if you got hit with air support, you were kind of fucked. Like, you would have to have people buzz out the Strela 3s and all that, and basically get people working together to take it down.
Yeah.
And that you're just fucked.
Yeah, if not, it would just murder you. Oh, the guy up on the rock, man, is kicking my ass. Shoot this guy, please, somebody. Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to switch inputs on my TV.